Thank you. Further tribute, the member from Kingston in the Islands.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This week we celebrate the accomplishments of women, and I'm honored to pay tribute to the 10,000 women who are part of our Canadian forces. Many may be surprised to learn that women first served in the Canadian military during the 1885 Northwest Rebellion, when 12 women served in military hospitals. While on occasion men would lie about their age to enlist in the military, women had to at times lie about their gender and cross-dress in order to be able to serve in military missions. Imagine being so compelled to give the ultimate in public service that you would lie about your gender. Just imagine that resolve for a moment. A woman's commitment and determination to serve knows no bounds when you consider the additional internal and external obstacles of all kinds that they face once they are there. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to acknowledge 94-year-old Bea Corbett from Kingston, who was honored last year with the Bletchley Park Commemorative Badge for her efforts in the Second World War. Bea was a member of the Women's Royal Canadian Naval Service, or the Wrens, as they were affectionately known in the Navy world. She earned a degree in English from Queen's University, enlisted in 1944, and completed her basic training. Bea was a telegraph operator whose job was to break the Japanese equivalent of the Morse code. Her work allowed the Allies to find positions of the Japanese ships and to destroy them, as well as to notify the Allies that they were planning an attack. Over the years, I've known many women who have enlisted and done their basic training at CFB Kingston, such as Edyta Sklodowska, an immigrant from Poland. She came to Canada knowing little English and decided at the age of 40, with 2 children on her own, that she was going to serve her new country. Women in the military, past and present, continue to break ground for women's advancement, not only in Canada, but in every region in the world. I acknowledge trailblazers in our Canadian forces, such as Wafa Daba, the first Muslim woman to wear head covering while serving in the Canadian forces, or Kingston's own Dorothy Hector, one of the other first 32 women who attended Royal Canadian Military College in Kingston. And I have always been inspired by my good friend Susan Long-Poucher, who became the Lieutenant Commander of HMCS Cataraqui in 2009. These women provide critical intelligence, they serve on the front lines as medical personnel and in combat missions, and they support humanitarian causes as peacekeepers. And just like the men that they work alongside, they put public safety and the safety and well-being of others above all else. We recognize their efforts past and present, and we know that they would like to be acknowledged for their accomplishments over their gender, but this week we also acknowledge women in the military for their profound and inspirational legacy that they leave behind for others. We are indebted to you for your service, your fortitude, and your leadership. Thank you.